Hi, this is Nana, and we're going to do another DIY with Nana project tonight. It's a beautiful night here in Tennessee. So we're doing this one on the screen porch. So I went out and I bought this hat. I love wearing ball caps just to keep the sun glare out of my eyes, but I don't like plain ball caps. I like to decorate them. So tonight I've got a few things here together and I'm just going to put this together. I may add to it later on some other time, but for now, I'm going to start with some old-fashioned rickrack. Who doesn't love rickrack? So I got some E6000 glue. It says it's good for fabric, so we're going to try it. E6000 in the little tubes. And I'm doing this outside because E6000 does have quite a smell that I didn't want having linger in my house. So I'm going to start with just tucking this right underneath on the back side and holding that down. Now I do have some little clothespins hold it in place because E6000 does take a little while to dry. I was afraid that the using regular glue or even, whoops, lost my train of thought, people. So I'm just going to put a few dots on here. Let me turn this so you can see this better. I'm going to put a few dots of E6000 and hope this works out the way I want. I wanted to put this rickrack because I love how the color combination goes with this green. And it's something I grew up putting on clothes when we'd make skirts or dresses, or rickrack was the thing back in my day. So I'm just going to tack it with my little clothespins, and I'm going to keep going around the rim. Now E6000 does dry clear. Hopefully it will. Going to continue moving this around just the rim of this hat. I love the way this looks so far. Marcus, you like the way this looks? All right, let's put a couple more of these to hold them in place. This is how it's looking so far. Look at how beautiful that rose-colored rickrack looks on there. I love it. And if I have any areas that need touch-up, I will do those later. I'm seeing that my first spot that I put on might need a little touch-up. Okay, I want to get this just right. Rickrack is curving around these edges beautifully. This isn't everybody's cup of tea, but it's mine. So, let's hold this down right along the edge where I wanted it to be. And then I want to tuck this underneath. Just like we did on the other side. And I'll probably cut more of this off after this dries. One more clip. Now I want to go back to the other side just to check because it looked like some of this at the beginning was coming up. Oh, because I didn't put any right here. That's the problem. I hope I'm doing this in a way that you guys can see it. Seems like I'm turning a little and you may not have the best view. Okay, let's tuck this under. This side needs a little work. It was already starting to hold. Okay, I want to tuck this underneath here to finish it off like that. That's going to be better. See if that glue, let's put a little more glue. And the first step of this I'll show you in just one moment. Okay, so you see I have the rickrack all around the edging. I'm just going to move it up so it's not overhanging, because I did not want the overhang look on this. Okay, this is good. See, it's already starting to stay in place. I like that. Okay, now, to me that's not quite enough. I really like boho looking things. So I found this big doily and I cut these little pieces out of it. So I took these off a big one, and I think I'm gonna kind of place these on. I like adding doilies to my hats. I've done it for years. I just like the combination of doilies. Let me look at this here, because I kind of want one going up, then an overlap, and maybe this one by itself. Let me ask my cameraman, Blue Jujitsu. I guess
Jutsu.
Blue Jitsu.
Sure, yeah, that works.
And what do you think?
Looks good.
He said thumbs up. But I think when I do that, I also want to add, let's see what, ooh, this rose one is pretty darn close to that. So that definitely has to be one of the buttons on here. We're just adding just a teeny bit of color now, but I don't want to go crazy. Like, I wouldn't put this green because it clashes with that one. I might put this clear color. Ooh, I do like this one. It has the natural look to me. Let's see. All right. So, first of all, we're going to start gluing some of these doilies on. So, I'm going to start with this first one. I think I have it placed where I would like it to be. A little dab there. Now, what I do with a lot of my cloth ones, this is more of a nylon. I will actually, if I have a denim hat, I will sew, hand tack on my doilies. But this time we're just going to try to put some glue on and see how it goes. This was like a $2 hat I got at some warehouse. So I may wear it for a while, and if I don't like it, I'll either add to it or stop wearing it. But so then I like them to overlap sometimes, so I think I'm going to overlap this one. More than that, because I want to have some space, like so. I want the green to show a little more, so we'll stick this one over here. There's no right or wrong way of doing this. We'll stick this one. Right here. Looks good to me. I know you wouldn't wear this hat, probably, cameraman, but what do you think? Good? Thumbs up? Thumbs up. A lot of times I've put burlap flowers on my hats. on top of a burlap flower on top of a doily. And I've had lots of compliments on my hats. I should get my burlap one that I wear all the time. All right, so now it's time for buttons. What do I think? I don't want anything bright. I do like this button. Not positive, no. I think I'm looking for more natural. This is sort of the pinkish. It's like, what do I want where? Put some glue here. Okay, before I continue, I'm going to take off just some of these so we can get an idea of what this is. Ooh, I like it much better now that we took those. Yes, I'm liking this. Okay, here's that pink one. This pink one needs to go somewhere, but I think it's so dark. I mean, it's so light that maybe we should put something behind it to make it stand out more. We're just gonna go for it and put the pink one on. Front and center. I like the pink. Not quite sure what color this is. I thought I had a lot more buttons, but obviously I don't. I wish I had that. What?
Tell them we're gonna pause until we find the right button.
Okay. I think we're gonna pause until we find the right button. I'll be right back. Well, I found my buttons. So we put the pink one on. I found this deeper shade of rose. And I'm not sure if this is a rose or a brownish, but I like the combination together. All right, let's see if we can, we got all our buttons on in the middle. I really like this. Take this off, see if that's gonna hold. Oops, this one. All right, you ready? What do you think? Well, so this is it. I've done different ones before, as I said. Just be creative. It's just a little hat. Buy an inexpensive hat and then have fun, be creative, and be kind to others. Bye.